Welcome to the BluesGuitar.Com show. I'm your host, Claude Johnson. With me, Silvio.
Hello, everyone.
Sorry, I just realized I'm wearing the same shirt as yesterday just because I was doing a video and I wanted to re-record something. But anyway, that's cool. So, yeah, how you doing today, Silvio?
I'm good. I'm good. Yesterday I was playing some guitar.
That's good.
No.
We play every day, right?
Yeah, but in the afternoon I was playing some, which is unusual for me.
You usually play in the morning. Well, the mornings. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm not playing much, so I'm not practicing anymore like I used to be. Yeah, like I used to. Yeah.
Like you used to, yeah.
Yeah.
If you guys don't know, Silvio was a finalist at Guitar Idol twice, so he's done his share of woodshedding, you know. I'm still trying to catch up to him 15 years later. So.
Yeah, but you are in the blues style.
Yeah.
So.
In some ways, I mean, we can all do things that other people can't do, right? We all know different things on guitar.
Yeah.
As one of my friends
Right.
says. So. That's kind of cool. Yeah, we were having an interesting conversation yesterday, but like about why we have all these legends showing us their craft. Like there's tapes from Paul Gilbert 20 years ago, but it's like, but no one can play like Paul Gilbert. I mean, a couple people have a style, sort of. I mean, but it's like, why is it so hard to learn guitar? Like even though we have great players showing us exactly what they're doing. Why do you, it's sort of a mystery, or is it just like a skill? It's like with any skill, right?
Yeah, but I think it's a lot of practice. So it's not something that you can't have. So it's just a matter of a lot of hours.
And it's also like a lot of little things. It's like hundreds of like little things, right?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, there's so many different. Which is interesting. So.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So what were you practicing yesterday? Anything interesting?
Actually, I was just noodling around, just playing.
Okay.
Yeah, I put a backing track and just shred.
What kind of backing track? What kind of, like a blues track or Dorian track?
No, it was like a funk backing
Cool.
track. Yeah, like a bump in A minor, for example, something
Nice.
like that. So that
was B, but yeah.
No, A.
Oh.
Yeah. No, I meant A minor. Yeah.
That's a cool.
So
like that.
yeah. Yeah, something like that.
That's interesting.
It was like a bump, so a one chord backing track. So you can try a lot of things like outside stuff.
That's interesting right there, because I don't usually think of funk as a minor. You know what I mean?
Right.
I'm usually thinking of it as a ninth chord or something.
Yeah.
With this,
right.
Like it's a D9, but you're saying it was in like.
Yeah, but funk is like blues, right? You can play major stuff also over a minor chord. So yeah, like you play. You can apply the same that like used in blues, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It almost
it's-
sounded like bebop, like some of those, you know, where we were
yeah,
playing.
yeah.
Did you ever get into bebop lines?
Yeah, uh, some years ago I took lessons with, remember Bruno Di Lorenzo, that guy we filmed in the Guitar Gurus.
Sort
Uh,
of. So yeah,
yeah,
he was showing you bop stuff.
yeah, that he's a jazz guy and he's a monster player. Yeah,
Nice.
yeah, a lot of this kind of. So that kind of.
Cool. Yeah, I
stuff.
haven't really gotten into it too much yet, but you know, my understanding is you're basically just using you're using enclosures, a lot of chromatic stuff.
Right. Yeah, that.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah.
So it's very cool. Yeah, I want to get into it more at some point, but that's like down the road. I still got to finish all my blues covers first, and before
Yeah.
that I gotta do that, and then I gotta master my. I have a kind of a vision in my mind for what I want to do with my blues lead stuff, like kind of make a shred blues kind of style. So
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
like a Gary Moore kind of thing, but yeah, or
Gary Moore.
Gary Moore, like guys that can play the blues and play like a lot of technical stuff. There's not a lot of them, but like Gary Moore is one. What's his name?
That new guy, Joe Bonamassa, he's great. So.
Joe Bonamassa? Yeah, I mean,
He plays very fast, all crazy lines.
yeah, he has sort of a influence from Eric Johnson a little bit with some of his fast stuff.
Yeah.
And what's that guy's name? Who's the guy? I'm not remembering his name. He's blind. He plays like this. What was his name?
Oh yeah. He was in that movie from the 80s. Right?
Yeah.
Patrick Swayze, right?
Yeah, I can't remember. I can't believe I can't remember his name right now.
Jeff Healey.
Jeff Healey, that's it. Yeah, Jeff Healey. Yeah, he's incredible. Some of his stuff, because I listened to like one of his songs years ago, and I wasn't like super impressed. But then I saw recently one thing on YouTube where he played a song, and then it's like he's doing a solo, like the band stopped, and he's just like absolutely shredding. He's like playing a shred solo, and then like drinking a glass of water at the same time, and like. He's like incredible. Yeah. So yeah.
Well, also Eddie Gales is pretty
Eric
good.
Gales? Yeah. He's yeah. Which we filmed, by the way. We have a course with Eric Gales.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's why I'm trying to look at all these rhythms and stuff and trying to figure out what I'm doing. But I had a cool idea yesterday from when we did our show yesterday. Some of the stuff you were playing, just while I was listening to you play, I was like hearing stuff in my head, like about combining the slow notes and the fast notes, and like one thing was it was simple, but it was like let me see. Like starting off, something like that. So going from like almost reusing the same phrase, but with 8 notes and then 16th notes. And like getting into it that way, So the phrase would really start in the 1, and 1, 6 notes. So like a very simple rhythm where it's like triple T, and then the 16th notes. And so then I started looking at that idea like, okay, let me just start like a lick anywhere. I guess that's almost the same thing, but let's see. Maybe I can start in the root. And then, yeah. Well, anyway, yeah, you get the idea. Or maybe starting the 7th. As just a way of just start on the same note, basically, as a way to get into the foul stuff. So, yeah, I don't know if that makes any sense, but yeah, I like this one. It's just getting into the 16th notes that way. Because I think that's the challenge. It's like merge it, like going smoothly from one feel to another. Because like I know we can play shred licks if we want, you know. But then it's like how to fit them in. It's like, and then I can play the slower stuff. So yeah, it's just let me just try one more example. I'll just try to get into the groove here a little bit. It's a little bit hard in the acoustic because I don't have a lot of room to go up, but maybe I could do one of these sweeps. So let's see. You know, so
right,
stuff to work on, but that kind of worked, right? Or maybe up here. So that's like the next idea, or maybe there could be variations of that. I think it's just, and also I think a big part of it is just getting used to it rhythmically. I think what I was actually doing the other day helps a lot, like just those. Because like once you're used to it, then almost anything works. I think that's a big part of your style is like you're just used to getting into those fast licks. so you know, I could play like, even if I played up, I could start on the next set of strings and just go with 16 notes. And not even necessarily playing all 6 notes of the 8th note. Let's see. Even if there's 3. I don't know. Yeah, that was another idea where I was playing 5 notes, I think. Let me see. So like, yeah, two notes on one string, and then 3 notes on the next string. And then it's like you start the 16th notes basically 1 beat early, or 1/8 note beat early. Let's see. It's a little hard in the acoustic. I probably should get around to changing my strings on the electric so I can. I'm kind of not playing it for that reason. So some of these licks are not coming out great. They're kind of shreddy, but I'm making excuses. So anyway. Like if I want to go down here. That was a nice one. So yeah, starting it. So that's what I'm working on, basically.
Right.
Work in progress, but
you can also play the same little lick, and for example, and then right, you change.
That was kind of my idea. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Something as simple. It seems like a good way to do it.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe just go even simpler. Yeah, 3 notes. Yeah, exactly.
right?
Yeah, but you were speeding up like slowly.
Yeah.
You weren't going
Yeah.
from like eighth to.
Right. Yeah.
So
Yeah.
let me try one more time. So this was like. Let me see. Maybe something like that.
Yeah, but you can try like something in the middle, right?
Yeah.
So from slow to medium to fast, right?
How about like this? So yeah.
Or yeah,
Right. Yeah.
right?
Yeah. That's what I was just playing. I think. Sometimes it's good. It's good to. Sometimes it's good to just start with one extra note, like. So like one. You know. What I
Right,
mean?
yeah.
Or maybe starting on the last note, like. Also, just playing those. Even though it's like super basic on one note, it gets us into that rhythm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, well, it could be the same note also. Right?
Right. But then if you go too simple, it's like it's hard to relate it back to the you know.
Yeah.
Maybe like going up and down. Sometimes I like to go from like just fifth to root as almost like an exercise. You know.
Yeah.
I hate when those don't come out. So that's I need to do more work on it, more of a study on that. But it's coming along. It's coming along.
Yeah.
I remember you said to me one time, sometimes you're improving, but no one else knows except you.
Right. Yeah.
But I feel like with the fast stuff, it's like it's not just technique. It's like it's also like ideas. You know what I mean? Like the right ideas, right?
Right. Yeah.
So anyway, yeah. So what we can talk about our channel a little bit. We just did a 51. I just did a 51-minute blues lesson on that song.
Yeah. Nice.
What'd you think?
Nice lesson. Very complete stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. I was talking about like one thing I was talking about in that video was like the time cost of maintaining a repertoire, you know.
Yeah.
And then that's something that people don't realize, or like it's like we learn this stuff and they're like we always be, you know, guitarists, like we beat ourselves up like, I wish I remember that song, or like, you know, I used to know this stuff, I'm such an idiot. But it's like, no, it's like that's what happens. Your repertoire just at least for most people, I think, if you don't practice something, you know, like songs.
Yeah, that happens to me even with my own songs.
Exactly.
I can't play them anymore. Yeah, I had to relearn and practice a lot to.
Right.
Yeah.
So that was my point in that lesson, and I was like, because I put together that complicated solo, you know, for 51 Blues. It was. Let's see how much I remember. That's yeah. Now I forget. Something like that. I'm missing a part there. And then there was a. I'm improvising a little bit. So something like that, where I was like, yeah. So I was telling people like, yeah, don't learn this whole solo, or don't try to memorize it. Certainly, you know, 'cause it's not going to. You're not going to remember it later. You know what I mean?
Yeah, learning solos is not easy.
There was a whole book. I had like Mel Bay's book of like complete guitar. That was one of the things I studied before I worked on all the songs. I just was like studying these like solo guitar pieces, and I don't remember like a single one of them. I learned like 30 pieces, and it's just way too hard to maintain that kind of repertoire. So you know, I was like, let me learn super simple ones that I'm going to remember, that I can keep 200 songs forever, sort of. So like the one I was playing, and some of the ones I do on YouTube, they get a little more complex when I do the covers, but they started off like super simple. I was playing this Muddy Waters song, Walking Through the Park, and it's, you know, it's just like a very simple like root to seventh. So that's like the arrangement in my head, 4 chords. And then on the verse, you know. Now on the recording, it was like I did this. I made it a little more complicated. I went like, you know, go down walking down, and I just added these single notes. And then on the 4 chord, go down walking. Again, single notes. So I add these little things in there, but they started out as like very simple stuff I can remember, you know.
Right. Yeah.
So that's. Anyway, I was just trying to work on those fast stuff again.
Coming back to the other song, also the intro you played is kind of complicated. Yeah.
Yeah, but I feel like with those kind of things, they're short enough that you can memorize them anyway. Let me see, you know. But that's not an easy one.
That part is good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that part is good.
I should practice that one more, right?
That walking bass is nice.
Yeah, thanks.
Yeah.
So, anyway, we got a lot of cool stuff on the channel. We got off on a tangent, but we got off on a tangent of a tangent of a tangent. So anyway, check out that. I got more stuff coming. I wanna do more lessons on these, like on this faster stuff, because I think it's really cool. And I also put out this lesson on these blues shapes. So yeah, that was my new riffing system. We're coming out with Art of the Blues Riff 3, which is all that stuff.
Yep.
So anyway, guys, leave us a comment, subscribe if you don't mind. So leave us a comment what you want us to teach, and that's it.
Okay.
All right.